What's up, positive bitches? How are we doing today? If you're hearing this episode, you are meant to be here, so keep listening. On that Bitches Positive podcast, sometimes we will laugh, other times, baby girl, we're gonna cry. But we will always walk away feeling like our most empowered positive bitch self. That is babe in true connection with herself. We unbecome who we are not so we can fully step into exactly who we came here to be. Today we're talking about princess treatment. Here's the thing. I get it. I've seen it. I listened to it. I love being a princess passenger. However, my princess passenger treatment begins and ends in the car. Because when I'm not in the car, baby girl, I don't want just a seat at the table. I want my whole queendom. I feel embodying my queen self is more in alignment with who I really am. I'm not just this princess. I'm a fucking queen. So I say, why get princess treatment when we can take it up a level and get full queen treatment? We're going to talk about what princess treatment versus queen treatment truly means and how you can embody your queen self to get anyone and anything you want. But before we get into it, a word on feminism. Yeah, we got to talk about it. Disclaimer. Understand me when I say feminism, I truly believe when it started out, it had the right idea. Yes, get women voting. If two people, one's a man, one's a woman, is doing the same job, yes, they should be having the same exact payment. However, people have taken feminism and they've run with it and they've made it into their own agenda. And they're trying to do something that I don't agree with and I do not like. So let's understand what I mean by this. They are screaming at us. Equality. Equality. Baby. Equality where? Because the last time I've checked, they're saying women should pay 50-50 for a date. I'm sorry. I'm too fucking busy paying for my nails, my hair, my tan, my makeup, my clothes, the heels, the Spanx, the bra, the feminine products, the eyelashes, the laser. Do I have to continue? How is it equal when I'm paying for all that and more for me to show up on a date and then pay 50-50? That's not fucking equality. That is women just doing everything and more. Have we lost our fucking minds? Have we lost our minds? We're literally being programmed to do bullshit. Feminism has turned into women have to do everything, take care of the children, do the 9 to 5, cook the dinner, and more. And that is somehow now equal. Okay, well, I won't be subscribing to that. Thank you. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. No, thank you. Here's the thing. Feminism says I want to be treated equal. Quotations around equal. I'm doing the little bunny ears. If you're not watching on YouTube, you can't see me doing that, but that's what I'm doing. Feminism says I want to be treated equal. Cece says I want to be treated fucking better. How about that? Can we start there? Okay, amazing. Thank you so much. Wake the fuck up. They're trying to program us. Many of us have been programmed. Wake the fuck up. I really don't want to be treated equally to a man. I want to be treated better. I'm a divine feminine energy. Do you know the magic divine feminine energies holds within them? Excuse me? No. Goodbye. The feminine energy is the receiver. So why are we trying to fight our natural state? Why are we trying to fight our natural state? Why are we trying to do everything and more? In fighting the natural state of the divine feminine, which is this more flowing energy, which is this energy that's all about being, what I'm seeing happen is a lot of us girl boss a little bit too close to the sun and we're getting burnt out. We're having a really big struggle with getting burnt out. Now, what truly helps us not get burnt out is treating ourselves like a queen and getting the queen treatment from our partner too. And that's why it's so important we talk about this today. Okay, before we actually get into today's episode and we really go into princess treatment versus queen treatment, a couple of announcements. One, if you have not yet tried Magic Mind, sis, what are you doing? I've been loving Magic Mind. It is literally my little magic in a bottle. I was taking pre-workout and I was having these super high highs, super low lows. I was also just breaking out with hormonal acne. So I wanted to find something that could give me a little boost, but wouldn't knock me out of my authentic flow. And that's exactly why I take Magic Mind. It gives me the perfect extra boost of energy for a workout, for creating this podcast without knocking me totally out of it. And my homeopathic doctor okayed it, and it's not breaking me out. So I absolutely love it. I feel the true magic behind Magic Mind comes down to its ingredients. It has matcha, which has caffeine, but way less caffeine than coffee and these other pre-workouts. It also has ashwagandha, which reduces stress and anxiety, and lion's mane mushroom, which again reduces inflammation and anxiety. I mean, is that not everything and more? If you have not yet tried Magic Mind, be receptive to some magic in your life and go to www.magicmind.com/positive and get up to 50% off your subscription for the next 10 days with my code POSITIVE. Your code will be valid forever as a 20% off for both one-time purchases and subscriptions, but in the first 10 days, it's up to 50% off if applied to the subscription. Again, go to www.magicmind.com/positive and get 50% off your subscription in the next 10 days with my code POSITIVE. If you're not yet following me on Instagram at Vibin with CC and this podcast at That Bitch Is Positive, be sure to follow me there for daily tips and tricks on how to step in to your most magnetic self. If you haven't joined the Pedestal Path, my new workshop on how to put yourself on the pedestal so everyone puts you on the pedestal too, you can find that link in the show notes. And that's about it for today. Let's get into the juiciness of this episode. Okay. So, when I'm talking about queen treatment, I'm not just talking about how to get queen treatment from men or whoever you're interested in dating, because that's fun and all, but I want to be treated like a queen from the universe too. Just letting you know that's what I mean. Okay, let's understand princess treatment first. There's a lot of jab about princess treatment. Princess treatment is this concept of having things done for you. It can mean someone is opening the door for you. They are driving and you get to be the princess passenger. It can be that your partner is giving you this amazing attention. They are maybe paying for your nails, something like that. Altogether, the whole entire idea of princess treatment is you're getting treated like a princess. That someone is treating you, pampering you, catering to you, giving you special treatment. And it is like, wow, really valuable. It's not like a normal girl. It's like a princess girl. And that's cool. And so there's a ton of videos on how to get princess treatment. But in all of these videos, I literally sat down and watched them. A lot of them end up putting the other person on the pedestal because they're telling you, okay, if you want this person to treat you like a princess, do this, this, and this, and this. And all of those this things are all focusing more so on that other person than focusing on yourself. They may tell you, oh, you have to do this in order to get them to do this. But then the whole entire time, instead of you just flowing and being yourself, you're thinking about, how can I get princess treatment? How can I get princess treatment? How can I get princess treatment? You know, that's not the vibe I like. Again, I don't want to be invited to the table. I don't want to have to constantly think, how can I get princess treatment from this person? I want to exist fully in my whole queendom. If you think about every show, every movie, even real life, who is it that's actually in control? Is it the princess or is it the queen? Every movie you've ever seen, who's actually in control? The princess or the queen? Think about Princess Diana versus Queen Elizabeth. Who would you rather be in that scenario? Maybe Princess Diana got some nice perks, but we all know how that ended. R.I.P. R.I.P. I like to think about the queen archetype. The queen archetype, you can think Nancy Reagan, you can think Queen Elizabeth. The queen archetype is someone who loves tradition, thrives in leadership positions, knows what she wants, she knows her worth, she knows her boundaries, she makes contributions to the world. She is high on her pedestal. Not only is she on her pedestal, but everyone deeply acknowledges her pedestal and puts her on a pedestal too. The thing I'm seeing with all these how to get princess treatment videos is a lot of these content creators are basically telling you you have to make all of your focus the other person, and then you can manipulate them to get this princess treatment. Princesses, a lot of this princess treatment, it's like begging someone to love you or begging them to treat you correctly. A queen doesn't beg. A queen, she simply states what she wants, and if it doesn't get done, she eliminates you. Again, think of every queen in every movie possible or in real life. A queen doesn't beg. When she sits down, everyone else gets to sit down. When she takes her first bite of her meal, everyone else gets to take their first bite of their meal. The queen reigns all. She's the one who's actually calling the shots. As a queen, we're not going to beg someone to love us. We're not going to put them on the pedestal and do all these different things so we get princess treatment. No. As a queen, we allow positive behavior towards us, or we eliminate. Listen up, baby girl. I don't get mad. I simply get everything I want. I don't spend time getting mad. I don't spend time crying in my feelings for days on days on days. No, I don't get mad. I simply get everything because I embody my queen self. And we all have a queen self. We just need to get in touch with her. The people who aren't treating you well, what would a queen do? Would she say, oh, please, love me? Oh, please. No, she would say, get the fuck out of here. Whatever we allow, we amplify. So as queens, we allow positive behavior to amplify it, and we eliminate anything else. Again, why? Because whatever we allow, we amplify. If you allow shitty behavior, you're amplifying it. If you allow them to come in and out of your life 50 times, you're amplifying it. If you allow them to be a fuckboy, you're amplifying it. They can do whatever they want. You don't have to keep allowing it into your life. Have you forgotten your fucking power as a human being? You have free will. Baby girl, wake up. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. As positive bitches, as queens, we know whatever we allow, we amplify. Okay? So what are we going to allow as a queen? We allow you to come correctly and nothing else. Again, think about every queen in every single movie. They don't take shit. You do what the queen says or you get out. Simple as that. We're not begging as a little princess, please treat us correctly. No, we're fucking queens. Allow or eliminate, because what we allow, we amplify. Okay. What we're not going to allow is fuckboyery. No. What we're not going to allow is a lack mindset. What we're not going to allow is this 50-50 bullshit. Okay. Honestly, relationships are 100-100. If we really want to get down to the knit and grit of it, when you fill yourself up 100%, you will have enough to overflow and give into other people, okay? Give yourself 100, allow your partner to give themselves 100, and you will overflow into one another, period. Done with that, okay? Allow the man to pursue you, okay? We're not going to be chasing anyone here. Thank you. If you go after him, if you pay for half of the date, if you stalk him, if you obsess over him, that is the dynamic that you are allowing in your life. You have to set the standard that you want. That's what a queen does. When a queen makes a rule, she's not like, I don't know, maybe. No, she sets her standard, and so it is. And so it is. You may be thinking, Cece, but I'm afraid to lose this person if I set my standard because I don't think that they're going to listen to it. Who would you rather lose, them or you? Because in this world, that's your option. If you are with someone in which you have to betray yourself so they stay in your life, that is not a connection that you're going to want to keep. Because real relationships that are genuine connections, they don't force you to choose you or the other person. In real genuine connections, you get to be you, they get to be themselves, and you love each other through that. So if you're in a connection where you're like, oh my God, I don't know if they would accept this from me, they're probably not it. Remember, if you are in a scenario where you're thinking, oh my God, I either have to choose me or them, bitch, you better choose you. You better choose you. You know, I've been that person, and guess who I chose? I didn't choose myself. It didn't turn out great, because not only did the other person end up choosing themselves because I chose them, but I ended up being left alone as well. In this world, if you don't choose you, no one will. That's the truth of it. If you keep abandoning yourself, everyone else is going to abandon you too. I don't know what you want me to tell you, but the truth. So, what do? If you're in a scenario where you have to betray yourself for that other person, get the fuck out. And if you have to choose you or them, you better be choosing you. How can we attract someone who can give us this queen treatment? Start treating yourself like a fucking queen. What do we always say? Our relationship will be mirrored back to us in our external reality. If you want to be treated like a queen, start treating yourself like a damn queen. Start shifting your relationship with yourself. Hello, join the pedestal path. Again, link is in the show notes. It will teach you how to put yourself on the pedestal, how to give yourself queen treatment so other people will give you queen treatment too. Little things I do to give myself queen treatment is I will go to the nail salon. I'll get that little extra massage. At night, I do a little extra self-care. I romanticize my self-care. When I make myself my tea, I'm praying over it. I'm speaking words of life over my food, over my drinks. In my room, I make it beautiful. I light my candle. I do my morning routine. I journal. Romanticize your own life. Stop romanticizing the fuckboy. Because what would the queen do? Romanticize the fuckboy and let him get away with everything? Or would she romanticize her own life and allow that divine king to come on in, girl? Come on. Let's think about it. Listen, I didn't create this how to put yourself on the pedestal path for me. I did it for you. Take advantage of it. I feel like a lot of the videos of the princess treatment, it felt like a lot of damsel in distress. And as positive bitches, we're just not damsels in distress. We're not. We're babes in true connection with ourselves. This isn't about finding a billionaire boyfriend or something like that. I think information gets lost in the sauce sometimes. This is about finding someone who can see you for you and wants to treat you with the utmost respect, can value you, can love you. And this is about valuing yourself, seeing your own self-worth, and loving yourself. Now, I'll be the first person to say, there are some, I'm going to say men just because I'm talking from my point of view and I date men, but apply this to your life however you wish. There's going to be people out there, in my point of view, it's men. There's going to be some men out there that simply don't understand the divine feminine. There's going to be men out there who can't even take care of themselves. That's not the man I would go for. Because as my queen self, I wouldn't allow that behavior into my life. Why? Because I know how to take care of myself. I'm not going to date someone who can't take care of themselves, because I know, okay, that's not going to be someone who's going to be able to create a safe space for me. I require of you what I require of myself. I hold myself to a queen standard. You better be holding yourself to a king standard, okay? So this is not about, oh, I need to find a billionaire boyfriend to whisk me away and solve all my problems. No, this is about aligning with someone who respects you and values you in the same way that you respect and value yourself. If you don't respect and value yourself, you know where to start, okay? But that is what this is about. And I think that when you're dating, it's very obvious who's not able to take care of themselves. It's very obvious who have a positive mindset about women and who don't. You know, one of the things my partner said to me when we got back together and it was a very emotional moment for us, is he said he feels like he was put on this planet to take care of me. And to me, that was a green flag of, oh, this person can be a father to my children. This person can be a leader for my family. This person can be my life partner in this realm, because they understand the divine feminine and they understand their role as a divine masculine who is a provider. That doesn't mean I'm not going to have a career and do all these things. It's about the mindset, though. That is what separates men from boys. I think that for me, watching my mom and dad, my dad didn't always have what he created as he got older. He didn't always have those financial funds, but he always took care of my mother and my family. And that is a gift not only for a divine masculine to be able to give to their family, but also for them to reach their full potential. That is a gift you're giving to them. That is a gift they can give to themselves. Queen treatment is not just about, oh, who's going to take care of me? In you stepping up and being a receiver, you're also giving the gift of allowing your partner to step up and be a provider. And when you have the divine masculine and the divine feminine, you have polarity. That gives you that spark, baby. That gives you that spark. So while you're dating, something to look out for is a man who does want to take care of his woman. That's not going to be the same for everyone. Some men are better at taking care of their woman financially. Some men are better at taking care of their woman emotionally. It's not always going to look the same in this cookie cutter box. But, however, they have to have that mindset of, I'm going to take care of my wife, my woman, my partner, my person. Because in that mindset, that is you understanding, that is them understanding the gifts that you can give one another. Basically, it helps to get queen treatment when your partner is on board and understands his role as that divine king. Makes sense? It makes sense. Now, if your partner doesn't have that mindset, he didn't see it growing up, it's not that all is lost. You can always say, oh my gosh, anytime I want something that my partner doesn't do, I just send him a TikTok of someone else doing it for their partner. I'm like, oh my God, this is so cute. And then he gets the note in his mind, okay, I'm going to do that. Anytime one of my friends' boyfriends does something for them that I really like, I'm like, oh my God, John just did this for her. Like, oh my God. Show your partner what it is you want. First of all, there's a difference between transferring information of what you want and them translating it correctly. What I mean by that is you could tell your partner, hey, I would really love for you to see me more, value me more. And they could think that means one thing when really you mean something completely different. I always ask my partner, okay, what do you think I mean by that? Because after I'm done transferring what it is I want, I make sure he's translated my information correctly. Sometimes telling isn't the best way. Show them instead. Show them a TikTok video. Show them your friend getting the treatment you want. They just have to know. A lot of men will rise to the occasion if you just clearly express them and make sure it's translated correctly. Show them, make sure they understand. They will rise to the occasion. Now, if you show them, if you tell them, and they refuse to rise to the occasion, that might just be someone who doesn't have that giving mindset, who doesn't want to take care of the divine feminine energy. And then it's up to you whether you want to stay or go. But I always say, give someone a chance. Express what it is you want and express what it is you need. In my point of view, a princess mindset is always that damsel in distress, like I said, but almost like begging and pleading and please treat me correctly. The queen simply states what she wants, and that is saying your non-negotiables is not a question, baby girl. It's a statement. Keep in mind, you cannot express your non-negotiables if you don't even know what they are. If this is your first time hearing me say this, a non-negotiable are activities, things, hobbies you do, whether someone comes in and out of your life. It doesn't matter who's in and who's out. These are things you do regardless of what's going on, because these things make you you. For example, your lifestyle, regardless of who comes in and out, you still have the same lifestyle. Regardless of who comes in and out, you still do yoga, you still do soccer, you still do Pilates, crafts, whatever it is that you do, singing, career. Your non-negotiables are things, regardless what's going on in your life, you do these things because they make you you. You can't express, you can't transfer and translate this if you don't even know what they are. So keep that in mind. As queens, we aren't demanding. Don't get it twisted. We're not telling someone, you do this. We're not their mother. We're not their mother. That's not sexy. Being someone's mother is not sexy. Ugh. We're not demanding, okay? We are simply stating. We're simply stating. Now, let's say we stated what we wanted. We even showed them what we wanted. Hell, we told them, we showed them, we stated it to the heavens, and they still won't do it. You can't force someone, okay? Frequency over force. You can't force someone to be someone who they're not. You can inspire someone. Hell yeah. You guys inspire me all the time. When do we do something? It's when we're inspired to take action. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't force a horse to drink. You can inspire it by making it thirsty, though. You can inspire someone to give you the treatment you want by showing them, by telling them, by raising your standard and saying, well, I'm not going to see you if you don't do X, Y, and Z. That's just not what I'm doing. So have fun. This is not about demanding. You're not the mama. You're the queen. Okay? So if someone doesn't do what it is we have asked, we have stated, it's not your job to force them to be the person you want them to be. It's now your decision, however, if you want to stay or if you want to go. You stating your wants, your needs, that's an invitation, and they get to answer that invitation. If they say, yes, I want to come to the party, you're off to the races. If they say no, well, then it's your choice. Do you want to stay or do you want to go? If they are doing the actions that you have asked them to do, I want to remind you, positively reinforce this action. Befriend their ego. Anytime my boyfriend, I don't care if it's killing a bug for me, or literally picking me up from the airport. I don't care what it is. Anytime he does something for me, I make sure he knows he is celebrated and appreciated. First of all, no one wants to feel like they're being taken advantage of. That's not cute, not hot. No. Befriend their ego, okay? Celebrate them when they do what it is you've asked them to do. When they do what it is what you've stated you wanted. When they do something for you, celebrate them, appreciate them. Men love that. They love to feel needed. They love to feel appreciated. They love to feel that, wow, I came here and I did something. Because if they don't know how to make you happy, they'll figure out how to make something else happy or someone else happy. You know, some men will find pleasure in achievement at work, and some men will find pleasure in cheating. So make sure that they know that you're making them happy. Okay, thank you. Why is it so important that you make sure that you treat yourself like a queen and receive queen treatment from the people in your life, from the universe? This is the most important part of this podcast. Baby girl, when you accept behavior that feels so terrible to you, that you know you deserve more but don't know how to get it, when you stay in cycles of toxic, unhealthy behavior from a man, you erode from the inside out. That is self-sabotage. That is you betraying yourself. You can heal from someone else betraying you. Hell, you can turn that pain into your purpose. But betraying yourself over and over and over again is the worst fucking feeling you can possibly conjure up in your own being. Being with a man that doesn't respect you, that's not the worst thing. The worst thing is that you will then realize, holy shit, I accepted that behavior for fucking years. I hate myself. That's what happens. We don't even get mad at these men. No. We get mad at ourselves, and our confidence dwindles. Our self-esteem fucking breaks. We erode from the inside out when we accept shitty behavior from honestly shitty fucking people. If you don't feel safe, if you are entangled with men who are treating you as a fucking side piece, it will drain the life out of you and your feminine energy will literally decease. It will die out, be demolished, burn out like a fucking flame. You ever notice that when a woman is happily in a relationship with another, she has this internal glow? She's just glowing because she's getting the treatment that she knows she deserves. It's not your fault if all you've ever known is shitty treatment, but it's your responsibility to get yourself the fuck out of there. It's not your fault if all you've ever known is abusive, toxic, terrible connections. It's your responsibility to get yourself the fuck out of here. You found this video, or if you're listening on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, you found this podcast for a reason. I'm extending my hand to you. You can get out of this. You can change this. You don't have to keep on with these demons. You can get yourself out of this. You can break these generational curses. That's what this is. You can break free of this bondage to these lower vibrational beings. You don't need to stay here anymore. You don't need to be treated like this anymore. You don't need to stay in energetic poverty. You're not a prisoner of energetic poverty. You can break free. You may be in chains, but baby girl, you have the key. You have the key. You have the free will. You have the power to say, I will not accept this behavior anymore. I want more for my life. I'm getting more for my life. It's my fucking divine right to get better treatment. Do you really think you came all the way to planet Earth and incarnated here to be treated like shit? Do you really think that you came all the way here so God can watch you be psychologically fucking abused? That makes no sense. It doesn't make sense. And when there's confusion, that's not of God. When things aren't connecting, that's not of God. That's not truth. That is bondage. That is illusion. That is not truth. We will have times in life where we have to fight, where we're going to struggle. But all of these things happen so we can gain these spiritual muscles, these psychological muscles, so we can get stronger, wiser, smarter. That's not the problem. The problem is when we do not remove ourselves from these situations. What is it that you want? What is it that you want to have in relationships? Do you want to be treated better? Do you want to feel safe? Do you want to feel alive and well in relationships? A lot of people will tell you, write down everything you want in another person. No, write down a list of how you want to feel in a relationship and read that list every single day. Give yourself experiences where you can conjure up those emotions in your life every single day. If you want to feel safe in a relationship, how can you make yourself feel safe now? It's not by keep going back to Tony, who's fucking psychologically abusive. That's not how you're going to make yourself feel safe. You have so much more power. If you're addicted to the trauma, if you're addicted to the people, guess what? You can set yourself free. You can set yourself free. Addictions, okay, they're a little bit tricky. They're a little bit, illusions are here, okay. But it's not impossible to break free from. People do it all the fucking time. Hello, hi, my name's Cece. And I used to be addicted to people. And now I'm not. You can free yourself from these psychological bonds to toxic, unhealthy fucking behavior. Once you say, I refuse to accept that behavior anymore, guess what the fuck happens? Better people start showing up in your life. But as always, everything starts with you. What are you going to allow in your life? Because what you're allowing, you are single-handedly amplifying. If you have free will in a situation and you're allowing some shitty behavior, you are amplifying it. Let me tell you that. I was watching Too Hot to Handle today, and one of the girls was hysterically crying because she keeps getting played by all these different people with different faces, but it's always the same fucking result. Okay, let's be real. I'm never going to lie to you. I love you. I'm not going to lie to you. Who is the common denominator in all of these situations? It's you. It's you. If you want a different outcome, you have to shift your energy. You have to shift your decisions. You have to shift how you're showing up. Otherwise, expect the same results. Expect the same result. If you want queen behavior, we're going to stop begging as a princess, and we're going to start claiming our true power as a queen, because this is our queendom. Who are you going to allow in your queendom? Just anyone and everyone? No. Because as a queen in a queendom, you got to protect yourself. Who are you going to allow in? Someone who doesn't care about taking care of you, someone who doesn't care about valuing you, someone who treats you like a side bitch, or someone who can see your worth? Are you going to allow other people to erode your self-esteem and diminish your feminine energy, or are you going to take your fucking power back? Say it with me. I lovingly and peacefully call all of my power back to me now. And you say this every day, and you claim your energy as much as you need to, as many times as you need to, whenever you need to, because this is your life. This is your life. Who are you going to let run your queendom? Some fuckboy from Trader Joe's? Or are you going to take your power back and run this queendom like it should be fucking run? You get to have your own rules for your life. What are your standards? What are your non-negotiables? What is it that you truly want? Are you transferring the information? Okay, is it being translated correctly? Look for the green flags. Oh, this person, they want to be able to take care of their family, and they want to take care of me emotionally, financially, however it may be. You treat yourself like a queen, so other people treat you like a queen too. This is your life. Stop listening to all the birdies and all the programming. Feminism this, feminism. I can't even say it. Feminism that. Fuck it. Who cares? What feels right to you? Let's start moving towards that instead. I love you so much. Join the pedestal path if you want to learn how to make yourself a queen in your own life. I am acknowledging the sparkle in you. As always, the sparkle in me sees it in you because you have that sparkle. If this episode helped you out, send it to someone who may need to hear these words. You never know who you're helping. If you could leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, that helps us reach more positive bitches. And if not for me, do it for you, because hello, good karma. And I will see you in the next one. Mwah.